What up, what up, what up? It's John Cameron back on Live Reactions, and I got a small video for you, nothing too long. Hopefully, I don't talk too long, but we got a video. You see on the screen it says the Cheesecake Factory. And the reason why the Cheesecake Factory is there because of the fact that the lady that rejected the guy because she didn't want to go to the Cheesecake Factory, so she said she's not going in. So someone decided to make a list of not just the Cheesecake Factory, but a bunch of places that people shouldn't go on first dates, right? And if you don't remember who she is, I'll pop her on the screen real quick. See if I can get her there. There she go. Oh, I'm messing up here. All right, so this is the young lady that sparked this list of about I think 28 places that you should not go on the first date. So I'm gonna let this video play, and it's about like 2 minutes long, not too long. I'm gonna let this play, and I'm going to chime in whenever and give my thoughts and opinions. All right.
Of unacceptable places to take a woman on a first date is going viral online. The list was posted to X and it's leaving some men stumped on where else to go.
Okay, on that list, first off, we got the Cheesecake Factory. That's number one. Coming up next is Olive Garden, followed by Chipotle, and lastly, Chili's.
I mean, it's also the gym, bowling, family functions. I mean, of course, fast food is on the list. Just in general. Other places mentioned, yeah, the movies, the gym, coffee and ice cream dates, and a bar, but bar just for drinks. Clubs and hookah lounges are also on the list.
That sounds like a lot of places that you shouldn't take a woman on a first date. It's a lot of places. Hold on, let me keep going.
Okay, many men have looked at this and asked, what is it we should actually do? All right, gentlemen, I'm going to ask you. What do you think of this list? Is it good? Is
you
it
just
bad?
asked what you should do, so
Yeah.
what should you do?
Here's the list.
I kind of agree with it.
So
wow,
my
he's
question right
walking
here,
over.
17 Starbucks. My question here, okay, so is coffee out entirely? Because I get
Yes,
like
because under Starbucks it says coffee dates in general.
Okay, then they double.
Yeah, they double dip.
But here's my thing,
She's trying to
though.
make a long list.
I get why not going to Starbucks because they get busy. Then obviously the one down the street, you can't sit there. So I get that.
Yeah.
Like a
I
local
think
coffee shop, you're against that?
No, I think a coffee shop, I will say, I think that is a good first date.
All this list is saying is spend money on me.
I agree. Everything there is to spend money on a woman on the first date. So I agree with that. Everything is there is to spend money. It's not one. Well, I haven't seen the whole list, but I will see it in a minute. But I believe probably everything on that list is a place to spend money on a woman.
What's wrong with that?
No, but that's what it's saying. And here's the thing. If you are, say,
There's nothing wrong with it, but the problem with today in modern day's world is that women feel like they equal to men. So if she's willing to be equal to a man, then I guess maybe she should pay half. Do I agree with that? No, I'm old fashioned. I prefer to pay for my dates and everything, but I'm gonna leave it at that.
a prince that's trying to hide that he's a prince, and you want to find your queen,
Okay.
right?
You take a job at a McDonald's or something.
Exactly. You need to find out if she is okay with eating fast food.
That's true.
Because she's not in it just for your princely.
That's true.
Okay, but with fast food, I don't agree with taking a woman to a fast food restaurant. That to me is inappropriate. Not inappropriate, but I wouldn't do it. It's a bad look to go to a fast food restaurant for a first date. But the other ones, like what's it called? Oh, Cheesecake Factory. Even though I haven't been, kind of feel like it's a Chili's. It's like a Chili's or Applebee's or Friday. So I would say, I mean, those to me is okay. But you also got to factor in. I would say you also have to factor in your level of finances too, where you sit at on that chain. That's one thing you got to really look at. But fast food ain't it.
She may have grown up around fast food.
Yes, exactly. She may have grown up around fast food.
We're talking about the average Joe's. Have you guys taken ladies on a first date at any of these places in the past?
Maybe
like
so.
to coffee or something like that. Yeah.
Chipotle, though, the Cheesecake Factory, Olive Garden.
Actually,
like,
I do know a woman who like she loves going to the Cheesecake Factory.
I do
So what
too.
if it's one of their favorite places to go?
My only thing is
an exception.
There was some on there. The active date. I like to get
Yeah.
a little competitive, a little active.
is true.
Bowling was on there.
Oh, I don't like
Because
that.
a lot of
That's
people are
no.
doing what do you call it? What's the popular sport?
And I don't see anything wrong with bowling at all. But that's just me because, I actually met my wife on the first date bowling. So, that's not an issue for me, but it is what it is. I think bowling is a great place because you can get to know a person, just bowling because you get the chance to interact with each other. You can eat there, you can drink there. Also, you if she don't know how to bowl, you can show her pointers, give you an opportunity to get closer. You know what I mean? Just saying.
Right now, I can't think of the name. It just
What's
slipped
that?
my mind. That's like tennis, and right now,
Oh,
Pickleball.
a lot of people are doing that on dates.
Ooh, a pickleball.
I
date.
don't know. I'm not sweating on
Okay.
a first date. I don't want
All right, so let me pull this list up, right? So let's look at this list. As you can see, the first thing we have on this list is the Cheesecake Factory. Now, like I said, I haven't been to the Cheesecake Factory. So the only reason why if I can't even judge the Cheesecake Factory because I have no idea what they have. I mean, I looked it up on a website, but I haven't had their food, so I don't know if it's good or not. So it looks like Applebee's is one of my favorites. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, it is one of my favorites. So I do go to Applebee's, not regularly, but I go. I like Applebee's, and I think it's a good place to take a date. Then they got Chili's, which is similar to Applebee's. Ain't no different. I'll take a woman there. I think that's a good place to go. I don't see a problem with it. They got Chipotle. I never went to Chipotle to eat, but I have gotten Chipotle food. So I do like their food as far as those little plates full of corn and lettuce and onions, all that type of stuff that's in it, and it's pretty good. Olive Garden, I'm not a huge fan of Olive Garden, but I don't think it's a bad place to take a woman on a date. I just don't. The movies is probably one of the bad ones because you can't really get to know no one at the movies. At least with the first five, you can sit down and talk and get to know each other. But at the movies, you really can't talk at the movies. I mean, maybe at the beginning, and that's about it. And put your arms around the lady. Hopefully, she don't reject your arm just to around her. But I mean, that's the most you can really do. Then you have your house. No, I don't think that should be a first date unless you're trying to get it in. That's just that'll be the only that's be the only thing. Y'all just trying to get it in. This is a one night thing and that's it. Any fast food chain, yeah, I'm not trying to take a woman to the fast food restaurant. That's just out of there. It's not a dating place. It's just not. Although I will say this, it shouldn't matter at all where you go on a date, regardless of where it is. It shouldn't matter. But I mean, society is gonna look at certain things a certain way. So I look at it as fast food is just not one of those places. That's just me. It's not a sit down place where someone serves you. Which, if someone serves you, that's to me, I feel like it's the better place to go, as opposed to going to just buy it and get your food, sit down, eat and talk. Although there's nothing wrong with that. If that's your budget, or if y'all both like fast food, there's nothing wrong with that. And then we have, let me see, Buffalo Wild Wings. Uh, I don't know. For me, it's all right, but I think that's more of a sports bar. I mean, to get to know a woman, I don't know. I guess you could. I mean, it's still a sit down in a serving place. Any serving place, I would say, is good to go to. It shouldn't matter which one it is. Wingstop, no, that's kind of like a fast food restaurant, I believe. Red Lobster is a pretty good one. I will say that's a sit down, eat some lobster. I actually like Cajun boil. If you ever heard of that, I love the sauce that comes with it. It's just, mwah, it's lovely. But anyways, you got a buffet. Nah, wouldn't do a buffet. Even though, like I said, it shouldn't matter where you go. But these are places I wouldn't dare take a woman. So a buffet, IHOP, no. Just a breakfast spot. Denny's, no, I wouldn't take her there either. These are not places you should take her. The gym, for what? Why are you taking someone to the gym on the first date? Who will even put this on here? Church for a first date? These may be places like you will probably meet somebody at, but you wouldn't take them on a date to a church. Why would you do that? Then you got Starbucks. Hmm, I mean, that's cool. Like I said, coffee dates. If you into coffee, I don't see nothing wrong with that. You can sit down, have a conversation while you drink coffee and a donut or a bagel or whatever you like to eat. I mean, I think that's pretty cool, actually. And then after you have that conversation or whatever, then that's when you go to the movies. You know what I mean? Because you already talked. Now you're going to go and watch something. Or either you can, well, I mean, yeah, just go to the movies. But wait, what did we say? What was that? Starbucks. Then you could probably go get something to eat at one of these places up here, Applebee's or Chili's or something like that, or Cheesecake Factory. But anyway, and then go to the show after that. I think that's a pretty good date. What you think? Just saying. Anyways, then you got coffee dates, which is the same thing as Starbucks. It's coffee. Ice cream dates. I don't see a problem with that, but I don't see it as a date. We're just going to get some ice cream during the process of the date. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we can start off with let's get a coffee. It's the morning time, or I don't know what time you planning on going out, but if you plan on staying out from the beginning of the day to the end of the day, then why not start off with coffee? Then get something to eat. But you have to probably start late, like midday to late night, so you can try to get her, you know, where you want to get her. Well, I'm just saying. All right, all right. Then we got family functions. Never, not on the first date. You shouldn't. They should not even. You shouldn't even think about that on the first date. Movie night, Netflix. Nope, because you're just getting to know the person on the first date. You're not trying to snuggle. Because usually when you're doing Netflix, Hulu, anything at home, it's meant for something else. You plan on doing something else. Let's just to say that. And then somewhere that requires a long drive. Hmm. That's just in general. So I don't that could be anywhere. All right. And there's a few other items I don't have on the screen. Hold on, let me pull it up. Pull this up a little bit like that. And it should give me there we go. Hey, move it. There you go. All right, so there's a few more here. Now we stop where somewhere that requires a long drive, which can be anywhere. We don't even know, unless you're just gonna take a drive somewhere. But anyways, bowling, one of my favorites. I like bowling, and like I said before, I met my wife bowling. So, I mean, for me, that's a perfect date. That was the first time I ever met the woman at the bowling alley because we set it up to go to a bowling alley. And at that time, I was in the bowling league, and yeah, I killed her. Probably not a popular thing to do, but yeah, unfortunately, I killed her. But anyways, I'll move on. Nightclubs, no. Why would you take them to the nightclub? You're supposed to be trying to, find you a little thing at the nightclub, not bring a thing to the nightclub. If that makes sense. A hookah bar. Oh, have I ever been to a hookah bar? I don't think I have. Not sure what they do there exactly. a bar for just drinks, I agree. I mean, if it's a lounge, then cool. Have a couple drinks, listen to some music. The only bad part is it's hard to talk when the music is a little too loud. Well, at least for me, I know when it's loud, it is hard for me to talk because I be trying to say words, but the words don't like. If I can't hear what I'm saying, I don't can't tell if I'm saying the words right for some reason. It's weird. But anyways, when it's loud music, it just messed me all up. Waffle House, another breakfast spot. I don't know why would they even. I don't know. I don't know why would you go on a date at the Waffle House, but you could. And then sports events. I think that's pretty good. Actually, going to a basketball game, football game, whatever, any game. Not the WNBA, but you can go to the NBA or NFL, stuff like that. But I think that these are some good places. I mean, there is some good sports places you can go. So that was that list. The list at the top is okay for the most part. It's a few things here. I'm just like, why would they even have this on the list? Like the ones that's on here is like your house. I can do movies on the first date, but at the same time, like I said, you will probably have to put the movies in with, the dinner. You know what I'm saying? So that way you can at least get to know that person before going watching the show. You know. But your house shouldn't be one. Fast food restaurants shouldn't be one. Wingstop, I believe, is kind of like a fast food, so I will say that one. What else? A buffet? I don't. No, I'm not. It depends, I guess. What type of buffet? I mean, I don't know. It depends on the buffet because not all buffets are equal. But anyways, IHOP no, Benny's no, unless y'all trying to have breakfast before y'all do something else. And cool, you can do that on the first date. You can start off with the breakfast and then, do something else. Okay. But anyways, you should never be trying to go to the gym or church to take somebody. Uh and what, movie night? Nope, not on the first day unless you're trying to get it in. Um Somewhere long drive. I don't even understand that one. But anyways, yeah, that's my thoughts on that. I don't understand. What I don't understand is why is it an issue where a man takes you? It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter where a man takes you. If you're trying to get to know someone, it's all about getting to know the person and not worrying about where you're going on a date. It shouldn't matter. Even if it was a fast food restaurant, it should not matter because you're just trying to get to know the person. And my thing is, if you're so concerned about where you're going, then you don't really care about that person. You don't. You don't give no 2 cents, 3, 4, 5 cents about this person. You don't care about them. All you care about is you and what you should get from this man, and not considering the man. You know what I mean? Like Applebee's. I like Applebee's. I will take a woman to Applebee's, and if she didn't like it, hey, I guess that'll be her loss. I mean, because I like Applebee's from time to time. But anyway, that's that video. If you like this video, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Please help me get about 10 likes on here at least. And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.